Just say 353 of Zohar Pshat, and still Mem Rav. About the Mador saw, and this is a tough one because this seems worse than the one before, but it's got to be higher than the one before because they're going higher and higher. So, because this one has the Malach, let's mispronounce his name and see if that's okay. Samkel, right? This Malach Sam is involved with this, and that's who Satan who Yetzirah Malach Hamavis. So before we had the Malachim Tarikel and Ketumikel, and here we have Samkel, and that seems weird, right? Because he seems more notorious than others. So evidently, it's important to understand that as Gemara says in Basi, in the first paragraph, Satan Pnei Hashem Shamayim Niskavnu. Satan is a good guy. He does what Kosh Baruch Hu wants him to do. And he gave Moshe Rabbeinu Matanos even to stop him, the Kedores, to stop the Malachim Aves. So I think that the name itself, Sam Kel, comes to Lashon Zohar Nasis Lo Samachayim, Lo Zohar Nasis Lo Samamoves. It can go either way. And not only that, Sam is a Lashon of Refuah. Sam is a drug. And therefore, the Sam is associated with Gehinnom, which is a takana for the people who have done bad. Till now, it's about turbulent souls who are impossible to define, impossible to attack, to pin down. That's the lowest and furthest. And then we have people who are still going in the derech of rishus, and the malachim are pushing them along in their way. Maybe they'll get them to go along. Maybe then we'll be able to uplift them in some way, shape, or form at some point because they have some good about them. But right now they're still going a little in the derech hara, the negative way. And Mador saw who aside the shvivin v'kturin, the derech Hema says shall heves of flames, kturin and timos osher and pillars of smoke. V'tama negidu nahar dinor, and there is a some eish ocheles nim sheches v'lechas. There's a consuming fire which goes and flows. Kamro, like it says here, v'tama negidu nahar dinor. There's the flow of the river of Dinor. Dinor is Dinur, the river of fire. V'nofa rosh Hashem Gehinnom, and it falls on the Nagiv and Nafik, when it falls on the heads of Hashem Gehinnom. So it sounds really bad, but evidently that's the tikkun. The fire is the tikkun. This is the ash which is cleanses, which burns and cleanses. Do beimokta de nafshai rishai. This is the burning place. Beis hamoked. The fire, the place where they burn the flesh of Rishayim. To taman nachis ash rishai, the reish and the rishaya. The fire comes down from the high dinor on the heads of Rishayim. But taman malachim chavo, and they're malachim who are there to torture, to punish. The tardilu, they afflict them. But taman ishtaka diutoya laili Yisrael, and there also there's prosecution against Am Yisrael. Lezimnin. I guess at certain times, and to try and get them to sin, because that's the job of the Yetzirah, right? But Toma'o, we know, is the Yetzirah. It's the job. It's there for us to deal with it, and therefore there's a prosecution there and the temptation. Except for the time when they take the healing remedies. The Derech Hema says the remedies shaloch lemafur dahainu tshuva. Oh, that's what's happening here. It's a Gehinnom. It does because it's tshuva, because we know that busha is the fire of Gehinnom, the tremendous remorse and embarrassment, and we know that busha and tshuva, or the shuva Yisrael Shelokecha, are connected, and therefore there's a tikkun here. So yes, here we have lots and lots of rishoyim, and they're burning away, but it's for tshuva purposes. Nasias vasa l'dachilei, and they take the healing of tshuva to push away the negatives. And there's one malach who's in charge here. We see the smolach. He comes to the side of the left from Gvura, because this is here the atonement of Gvura, of fire. Kula misisha the cheshach, and comes to the side of darkness. The home evidently is referring to Gehinnom, and there's Choshech. But the Choshech we know is a Choshech also, which can come to cleanse, can come to try and use the darkness in a positive way. We've seen before. The Choshech has positives to it. You feel the darkness, you feel the distance. Lake and hurricane, nothing. There's no light like the light that comes out of the darkness. This darkness is darkness in order to appreciate and get to the light. That's otherwise no understanding how this Mador, the third Mador, is higher than the first two. That Malach, the Sam Kel, he's there. Now, I don't know why it's called Chayava here. I don't know. I guess because normally he causes us all sorts of liabilities. Because the Yitzhar is something is Yitzhar. Smach Maves, you're Machti, Ola Makatrig, comes down, causes sin, goes up and prosecutes and takes the Neshama. But it seems that he's helping us out, like I said, and we know that's the case. So therefore, I don't know why it's called Chayava. Seems kind of unfair. But, I forget which I'm tired of Mador, because came as Lamed the Schus there on Satan, and the son came and kissed him on his legs. So I think that's the idea. The idea is that, yes, this Malach goes in both directions, because he's in charge of Bechir Chavshis. But he is the Zohar Nasis Lo Samachim. And that's what we hope happens to all, of course, the Rishonim who go through Gehinnom and uplift themselves afterwards to Tshuva and to get into Gan Eden. And that's it for today.